Hey, wagwan, this is Carrie from Kerriann's Cravings. Welcome back to my channel. Today in my kitchen, I'm going to be whipping up my crispy mac and cheese balls. Now, these are so easy to make and they're so delicious. They're super crispy on the outside, yet they're so soft, creamy, and cheesy on the inside. You're not going to want to miss this, so stick around and let's get started. So you want to start out with firm mac and cheese. Your mac and cheese needs to be refrigerated for 3 to 4 hours so it's nice and firm. So I left mine in the refrigerator overnight. So now we're going to shape the cold mac and cheese into meatball sized balls. So to shape the mac and cheese balls, you're going to scoop them up just like I'm doing here and place it in the palm of your hands. Next, you want to apply some light pressure and roll it in the palm of your hands to shape the final balls. Once they're nice and round, you want to place them on a plate and then repeat the process until all the macaroni and cheese has been shaped. Now, if you're making a big batch of these, or you notice that your balls have softened dramatically by the time you're ready to coat them, you can freeze them for 1 to 2 hours or leave them overnight in the freezer. This way they'll be nice and hard and they won't fall apart when it's time to coat them. So we've set up our assembly line with our flour, eggs, and our breadcrumb. The first thing we're going to do is beat the eggs and the milk together to form an egg wash, and then we'll set that aside. I'm using my almond milk for this recipe, but the choice of milk is completely up to you. Now don't worry about writing everything down. I'm going to link the recipe and the measurement in the description box for you. So now we're ready to coat our mac and cheese to give it that nice crispy finish that we're looking for. So first we're going to dip our mac and cheese balls in our flour and make sure that all sides are coated evenly. Next we're going to dip it in our egg wash. Then we're going to dip it in our Panko breadcrumb. This is going to give it that nice crispy finish. You want to make sure that all the layers are completely coated with the breadcrumb. Then we're going to re-dip it in our egg wash, and then we're going to dip it one more time in our breadcrumb. This is perfect. This is exactly how we want it to look. Now we're going to repeat the process for all the remaining mac and cheese balls until all our balls are coated. Now this is perfect. This is exactly how we want them to look. So if you're not ready to fry the mac and cheese balls, you can go ahead and place them back in the refrigerator or the freezer until you're ready. So now we're going to heat our oil on medium-high heat to about 350 degrees. I'm going to be using my medium-sized frying pan, but you can also use a deep fryer. You want to make sure your oil is nice and hot before you start frying because you want these to fry up to a nice crispy golden brown finish. So you want to fry these up to a golden brown finish on all sides. Now since I'm not using a deep fryer, I'll have to turn or rotate my mac and cheese balls so each side gets fried to that nice golden brown finish that we're looking for. Now, if you're working with frozen balls, yes, I know how that sounds, it's going to take a little bit longer because you want to make sure that the center has been completely defrosted and it's nice and hot. It'll take about 5 minutes to fry these up to a crispy finish. Look how gorgeous those are. And there you have it, my loves, my mac and cheese balls. They are so crispy on the outside, yet they're soft and creamy and cheesy on the inside. And best of all, they're easy to make and they're super delicious. They're so good. As always, I want to thank you for tuning in and hanging out with me today, and I hope you will give this recipe a try, as well as give this video a thumbs up. Now, if you haven't already subscribed to our channel, I invite you to subscribe now and hit that notification bell. As always, one love and stay blessed, my friend.